Okay, hey boys and girls, what's going on? This is Wesley $1 billion Virgin here. Hey, this video here is entitled, there are three types of people on the planet that will either become rich or they won't, okay? Hey guys, how you doing? You doing well? And I want you to listen to me close here. I'm right here in my Miami beachfront property here. Okay, look at that view. And there are three people that I've identified that will either become very successful or not, okay? So I want you to write this down. If you're an entrepreneur, or maybe you're a person out there that's trying to build a business, okay? And if you don't know who I am, my name is Wesley. Okay, move too far here. I'm losing signal here. So write this down. Number one, let me put my camera down for a second here. Let you guys see that view. You see that? It's called progress. All right, here we go. Hold on. Can everybody see me clearly here? All right, so look, there are three things, three types of people on the planet. One, the victim, okay? The victim is the person that feels that the reason why they can't live a wealthy, extraordinary life is because of somebody else or because they're not getting the right information. The brevity is this: victims always believe that there's somebody else outside of them is the reason why they can't be successful. Okay, write that down. The victim. Okay, now if that's you, stop it. Okay, now listen. Two, information whore. Okay, yeah, I said whore. An information whore. Now, Wesley, what's an information whore? Listen, an information whore is a person that constantly consumes information. They read books, they go to seminars, but they never take action. And the reason why they keep reading books, the reason why they keep going to seminars, is because they're trying to gather enough knowledge to make the right choice. Does that make sense? Okay? An information whore. This is a person that never takes action, and the only reason why they keep consuming information is because they don't want to make the wrong move. Okay? They don't want to make the wrong decision in life. Now, this is number three, and I want you to listen up close here, okay? This is powerful, okay? The third type is the executionist, okay? Write it down, please. The executionist, okay? Now, who is the executionist? Well, this is the person that takes massive action, okay? Look at me. The executionist, he doesn't need all the facts. The executionist doesn't need other people's validation that they should do something, right? Which means is the executionist, he doesn't ask, hey, should I do this? He doesn't ask his mom, his dad. He's not asking the mentor. He's not asking Wesley Virgin, should I make this move? He does it immediately. As soon as he has the idea in his brain, he takes that. Let me give you an example real quickly here. Now, check this out. Let me show you something, Look, I've been working for the last 4 hours. I've been up early here. And you see my laptop? You see my girlfriend right here? This is my girl, okay? Look at her. She's pretty. I apologize, folks. My signal sucks. Now, check this out. Now, I've been working for the last 4 hours because when I went through my meditation this morning, when I woke up, something hit my mind, okay? When I woke up this morning, I had an idea. And instead of researching the idea, instead of asking my people that work for me, should I do this? I'm getting ready to do this. I just did it. Okay? Listen to me. I just did it. Because I am an executionist. The question is this, and I want you to be honest with yourself right now. Which one are you? Are you the victim? Okay? This video is not meant to make you feel bad about your life. But I want you to be honest with yourself. Are you the victim? Are you the person right now that constantly complains about why something is not working? Are you blaming other people about why something is not taking place in your life? Okay? 2, are you an informational whore? Okay? Write that down below. I like that word. Are you an informational whore? Are you like 30 years old, 40 years old, and you're still reading books, you're still going to seminars, but yet you haven't taken massive action? Okay? Like you haven't taken the necessary action steps to get there. Now, I know what all you are thinking. You're like, Wesley, I am taking action. How much action are you taking? How much? How often? Hello? Talk back to me right now. If you're taking action right now, how much action are you taking on a consistent basis to get you to your dream? Okay? Because I'm living mine. And as you can see here, if you look at my girlfriend, she's on the bed. I'm still taking massive action, even though I'm rich. I'm wealthy, right? I can go to the beach right now. I can go hang out with my kiddos right now. I can jump in my jacuzzi that's on my balcony right now. But I choose to be an executionist. Does that make sense? Some of you, you're reading so many books. You're listening to so many informational, motivational videos. And all you need to do, sweetheart, young man, all you need to do is take massive action consistently. Listen, even when I built my business, listen close, please. Even when I built my business from scratch, I didn't know what to do. I had no clue how to build a profitable internet marketing business. I didn't know what a website was. I didn't understand how to code. I didn't understand YouTube. I didn't understand clicks. I didn't understand EPC, CTR at all. I was just like you. I had no clue how I was going to make millions of dollars. But see, one thing about me is this, and this is what I want you to absorb. I knew it was going to happen. I knew inside myself I was going to have this type of lifestyle. So the question is this to you. Despite or irregardless of you understanding and knowing that this type of life will take place for you, how many of you believe to your core right now? I don't care where you are right now on the planet, but how many of you believe to your core that it almost bring tears to your eyes that you will be extremely successful? I want you to comment below, I am. And I want you to put an exclamation part. I am. Put it down right now if you believe to your core. While you're watching this video, as you're listening to my voice, how many of you believe to your core that you will? Because listen, if you don't believe that to your core to the point that tears will start falling down your eyes, because listen to me here. Let me be transparent. It was many nights that I cried, okay? I'm not ashamed to share that I cried because I was upset because I wanted it so bad. This is what I wanted, right? I wanted to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. I wanted to leave that 9-to-5 job that was holding me prisoner. I wanted to be able to have options in life. I wanted to be able to fly around the world with my children first class. I wanted to eat at the 5-star restaurants. I wanted to shop in Milan and in Paris. I wanted to do that. So there's many nights that I cried. How many of you have cried because you wanted it so bad? Just say, that's me, Wes. How many of you have shed some tears because you're working towards something over and over? You're sacrificing money, time, friends, and it's still not taking place. I want you to be honest with me. Look, I'm your friend. I don't need to know you to love you, but I do, because I used to be you. Every person that's watching this video right now, if you're still here, I used to be just like you, confused. didn't know who to listen to online, didn't know which program to purchase, didn't know if I was going on in the right direction, didn't understand if I was on the right track. Reading books over and over again, saying affirmations, meditating every day. I've been there. Listen. One, if you're the victim, this is your cure. If you're that victim, then you know it is what it is. If you're the victim, listen. All you need to do right now in this moment is take responsibility. Okay? Look at me. All you need to do right now in this moment is take full responsibility. Guess what? I had to do it. I used to blame people. I used to blame my dad. I used to say, man, my dad was too hard on me. That's why I'm so angry all the time. Right? I didn't get all the opportunities in life. My parents were too average, too poor. They didn't have enough money. I didn't get the nice things when I was in school. I got teased all the time. So I was blaming people. I was blaming my circumstances. But once I started to take responsibility, now listen to me here. Taking responsibility of things that was outside of your control is tough. Because you may say, well, it's not my fault that my mom and my dad wasn't there. It's not my fault that the teacher don't like me. You know, it's not always my fault, Wes. Right? I can take some responsibility, but I can't take all the responsibility. Some things were outside of my control. And listen to me close here. I love you, but guess what? So what? You still have to take full responsibility of every experience, every event, every challenge, every problem, every painful moment in your life, if you want this. Okay? Average people don't live like this. Does that make sense? Average people don't live in a condo and pay $20,000 per month. Average people don't step out into their balcony like this, right? Look at that. Average people they don't have views like this every single day. Like me. Look, that's my bedroom, right? So every morning I wake up to the sun rising. Average people don't have a freaking jacuzzi on their balcony, young people. Am I making sense? Comment below and say, Wesley, this is good, because I know it is. See, I know somebody is receiving this. Listen, if you're receiving this right now, say, Wesley, right now, I will take full. Right now, I will take full responsibility. The key word is full. Say it below. Comment below. I know some of you are like, why is he screaming like that? Because I'm passionate about what I do. I know how it feels not to succeed. And I know how it feels to succeed. So I'm excited. But I'm more excited for you. Because I want you to understand I'm nothing but a representation of what's possible. That's all I am. I am not smart. I'm intelligent. This great person. I am a regular person that changed how I think. I want everybody right now below to put the type, I will take full responsibility. Because it's so easy to play the victim role. It's so easy to say it's others that's the reason why I'm not winning. It's easy to say, well, if it wasn't so many scammers on the planet. It's easy to say, well, more rich people will help us, then maybe things will be better. It's so easy to say, well, if I lived in America, my life will be better. If I had more opportunity, if I was able to entertain this thing called capitalism. Listen, you can. It's your thinking that's pathologically killing you. It's your thinking that's a disease. A lot of you, that victim mentality is a disease in the mind. And listen, I don't care how much you cry. And it doesn't matter how much you pray to God. You can pray to anybody. You can pray to God, Jesus, Buddha, a statue, a rock. It doesn't matter. Your life will never change. Your life will never change until you take full responsibility of everything that's taken place. 2, information whore. Hey, it's great to read books. I read plenty. It's great to go to seminars. It's great to listen to motivational, great videos like this one right here. It's great to listen to the very end. It's great to get inspired, right? That's perfect. It's great to listen to personal development audio, okay? But listen, that's not going to make you rich. Those are tools. Those are ingredients that is needed for you to stir together to produce a result. But guess what? If you never turn on the blender, see, the thing is, to make a cake, and I'm not a baker, okay? To make a cake, you need eggs, flour, yeast, sugar, right? You need a bowl, you need a pan. But if you don't have a mixture, if you don't have a mixture to be able to stir those ingredients together, you're not going to produce a cake. I don't care if you have the best ingredients see, the thing is, you can read all the greatest books on the planet, right? Think and Grow Rich, Secrets of a Millionaire Mom. You can read all these books. You can go to Tony Robbins seminar, Wesley Virgin seminar you can go to now. You can go to Oprah's life class. You can go to all these great things. But until you turn on the blender, until you get up and take massive action, nothing will ever transpire in your life. You will go year after year talking the same talk. Like next year, you say, well, you know what? This year, I'm going to be more disciplined. This year, I'm going to work on my body. This year, I'm going to work on my mind. I'm going to stop playing. And you'll find yourself saying the same thing at the age of 25, at the age of 30. How many of you are right now over the age of 40 and you said the same things when you were in your 30s? See, some of you right now, you say, man, that's me. Some of you right now are 30 years old and you said some of the things that you said today. Well, I'm going to be great. I'm going to get focused. I'm going to be consistent. And you're doing the same thing. You're repeating the past. You know, you don't have to hit the like button because I know it's you. Some of you are 50 years old. Can you imagine that? Like young people. Look at the people that you know that are 50 plus. And they're regretting the things that they didn't do today when they were young. And now they're 50, 60 years old, and now they feel they have no energy. They feel that they're too old, they can't comprehend things, right? They think their mind is slow, and now they're living a terrible, pathetic life. Now, I know that sounds harsh, right? That sounds harsh, right? But see, that's reality. This is what happens. If you're not paying attention. See, I'm here. Listen, and I'm going to let you guys go. I'm here as a catalyst for you. I'm not here to make you rich. I'm not here to make you successful. I'm not here to make you great. I'm here to share with you there's greatness inside of you. I'm here to share with you the amount of fortitude, the amount of passion that you think you don't have, it's there. I'm here to share with you that even though this looks pretty, right? That looks pretty amazing, but guess what? You can have it too. You can have it too. Stop being a victim. Take full responsibility. Write that down below. Stop being a victim. Take full responsibility. 2, stop being an informational. Stop becoming an informational whore. Take action. Some of the dumbest people are rich, right? Some of you got people that you work for and you say, wow, they're so stupid. I can't believe I work for them. You know why? Because they take action when it's necessary. See, while you're talking about it and trying to gather up the confidence to go chase your dreams and go get that job or go start that company, that person has already started 10 companies, failed, but on company 11, they succeeded. And 3, become an executioner, okay? You got to execute, baby, okay? You have to execute. This is where you want to be. This is Wesley Virgin, right? Me in one word, I'm an executionist, okay? When I have the idea in my brain, and I have many, I just execute. Listen, most of those ideas, they don't work, but so what? I would rather do a thing than to complain or regret that I didn't. It's one thing I learned from Jeff Bezos. Now, I'm going to let you guys go. Jeff Bezos, he's the owner of Amazon.com, okay? Hey, you guys, thank you for the likes and shares, by the way. And I want you to watch this video again because you need to hear it again to receive it properly. Jeff Bezos, before he started Amazon.com, one thing you don't know about Jeff, now he's the richest man on the planet right now. Now, come here. Imagine being the richest man on the planet. And people ask him questions all the time, right? He's worth maybe $100+ billion, okay? And they said, well, when you were first starting, what did you think about? Now, one thing about Jeff Bezos, he used to be in Wall Street. He used to trade stocks. But he found out that wasn't his passion, so he decided to do something different. And how crazy is it to start a book company, right? Like if I would come to you today and say, hey, let's start a book company. We're going to sell books around the world, okay? We're going to mail books to people. They're going to go online, order the books, and we're going to mail them. You'll think I'm insane. Well, this was the ideal of Jeff Bezos, okay? So Bezos started the company. And he said, somebody asked him this. He said, what propelled you or what motivated you, okay, to leave Wall Street? Like he probably was making 6, maybe almost 7 figures a year, probably, right? What would compel you or compel a person to leave a job that's not an average job, like it's a job that he's making some pretty good money? What would compel a person to leave 6 to 7 figures to go sell books? And this is what Jeff Bezos said. You can go watch it on YouTube. He says this. He says, I'm going to paraphrase. He says, well, I thought about my life. And what I did was I fast forwarded myself to the age of 80. And I said, if I was 80 years old, what would I regret doing? This is what he said this in the interview. He said, if I was 80 years old, what would I be thinking about and would I regret if I didn't do this? And what he said was this. He said, yeah. He said, if I was 80 years old, because he says the thought of me creating this type of company is burning inside of me. It's something that I really honestly want to do. I want to be able to use the informational technology and use the internet at its infancy and just produce this grandiose company here. And he said this. It was powerful. He says, I think he was like 30 years old. I'm paraphrasing here. He said, would I do it? Would I regret if I was 80 years old? Would I regret not doing this? And he said, I would. Not only would I regret it, I'll be ashamed of myself. And he said, I can see myself sitting somewhere thinking about all the things that I didn't do that I wanted to do. And what I'm going to share with you is this. All you need to do is, if you have a problem taking action, right? You have a problem. Well, Wesley, I don't know how to not be a victim. Wesley, well, it's hard to do something when you don't know what the right thing. So do this. Imagine right now. I want you to add 40 years to your age right now. So if you're 20 years old, I want you to imagine that you're 60. If you're 30, imagine that you're 70 years old. If you're 40, you're 80. Okay? If you're 50, you're almost dead. Listen. And I want you to think to yourself, you're 80, 70, 60 years old. That burning desire, that thing that you want to do so badly, that you're just confused about because you don't know how to get there, would you regret it? Would you be that person sitting in that wheelchair or in that old folks home or sitting in your house thinking about all the things that you didn't do? And the question is, how would you feel? Because see, right now you're young, you have energy, you have the mental capacity to do a lot of things. But say if you were 60 and 70 years old, would you regret not taking massive action? What would you say to yourself? Listen, what would the 60-year-old you or the 70-year-old you tell yourself today? Think for a second. what would that person say if you're 70 years old? Because as we all know, time passes fast. If you're 70 right now, what would your 70-year-old say to you right now? Think about it. You know what it would say to a lot of you? Man, you fucked up. Okay? You really fucked up. You fucked up your 20s, your 30s. You played around too much. You drunk too much. You took too much drugs. You procrastinated too much. You were so lethargic. You were so, but you just really screwing up. Think about it for a second. If your 70-year-old self was able to talk to you right now, what would it say? I love you. Watch the video again. Listen. Victims, losers, informational whores, stop reading so much and just go take action. Executioners, that's you. And that's what you can do right now. Take action on something. Look, a lot of people every day say, Wesley, would your program help me? I don't know. I don't know if my system will help you. Is it available? Yeah, right down below. It's available. But now it might not be for you. But one thing I know about success is this. You got to execute. Immediately. Not tomorrow. Not in the next hour. Not when you get some money. Not when your life gets together. Now! Now! Take action now! Not when you get everything together now. I want you right now to boldly say or comment below, I will take action now. 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 Right now. Which means is leave the video. Go take action. Much love. This is Wesley. $1 Billion Virgin. Let's go.